All right, guys. I don't know about this. I, I don't know. I don't know. I wanted to. YouTube has a. Oh, we're on live chat. Okay, that's what we want. YouTube has some of their own streaming set up here, and I wanted to see. Hey, Cesaro, if it was anything worth anything. I'm gonna think no. Basically, what I wanted to find out is you guys know, those of you that have been with us at the Goosh, when we do the when we stream over there using that software, it's in real time. So what I wanted to find out is if by using this system that YouTube provides and bypassing my XSplit or OBS, the go-between software, if you guys can't see anything? Oh shit, what the hell? Yeah, I had a feeling. Hold on, let me look at my feed. All right, let's go. Oh no, I'm seeing it. Yeah, okay, I'm seeing it. Um, I wanted to see if we have real time when we stream this way. So what we're going to do, I'm going to do just like I did at the streaming software over there. In just a minute, I'm going to count down three, two, one, and then say a word. If you guys would, as soon as you hear me say that word, type it in the chat and I can see how much of a delay there is. All right, here we go. Get ready. Three, two, one, penis. Type that in. Let's see how. Oh, we don't have instant like we did over there. No way. Counting it in my head here. Okay, so it's about. Thank you guys. It's about the same delay as if I use my streaming software. I just wanted to fill the chat with penis. I'm a simple man. And I enjoy simple things. But thank you guys. Nah, the delay is about the same because what I did was typically when I stream, you guys know I go through my XSplit, which gives me a whole slew of options of different things we can do within the stream. But this one is going directly through YouTube and using the browser as my camera, which is the way that Crowdcast does it. But Crowdcast, it's instant. You can you talk in real. I can talk in real time to you guys. Here, the delay was about the same as when I use XSplit anyway. So I guess but what I've been thinking, I just got done. And I want to see what you guys think. I just got done recording the podcast, the latest podcast over at the Goose, and then I got thinking that was probably the wrong move. Just giving more stuff going on over at the Goose, considering we do all the anime stuff over there, and I upload the stream to YouTube anyway. Do you guys think I should just do the podcast recordings right here at YouTube? Probably be more direct. Let's see. Hey, Chrome. And it, I wonder if anybody happened to just pop in during this stream, and as we had the word penis, it's Spaz Boys comedy. Nobody would be put off of that. You like that? Yeah, it would certainly give us a lot more interaction because it makes it available to everybody that way. Yeah, I think I might. What I'm going to do is I'll keep the streams where I want to have real time interaction. Like I was thinking maybe uh, at some point we could do like a watch party for we got a lot of wrestling fans here and at the Goosh. Maybe do a watch party for one of the wrestling events or something like that, and then we could do it in real time so we're all watching it together and I'm not commenting on something and waiting 10 seconds to see you guys' response to it. I think that's probably what we'll do. Uh, we've been well, Lex, what I'll do, the thing is, even if there's a technical issue with this stream, I won't be doing it I won't be doing it. I won't be doing it this way again. I'm going to go back to using my XSplit software because we tested and there's still a delay. So it doesn't matter if I use the software or not, there's still a delay. Hey, True Escanar. It's more accessible this way, yeah. I'd say the Patreon podcast for viewing party. Yeah, that's what I was thinking too, Chrome, because that's where the real time streaming will obviously come in. Well, not only come in handy, it's not even fun to do. It wouldn't even be feasible. It wouldn't be fun to do a watching party, a viewing party with I'm thinking through as I go. If you had this delay, it wouldn't be any fun for us to watch together. Besides that, you guys know I'm a big Notre Dame fan. Always wanted to be a sports broadcaster. Maybe like next football season during one of the Notre Dame games. Maybe I'll bring my grandson in here who's a football fanatic, and get any of you guys who are football fans. We'll put the Notre Dame game on. I want you to turn the volume off and let my grandson and I be the broadcast team for you, because I'll call shit the way it is. I will call it entirely slanted and entirely from the perspective of a Notre Dame fanatic. No even pretense to being unbiased. Just my video house watch wrestling. Well, we could all get together over here. Super Bowl is coming to do a football review. Well, I was thinking about actually doing a Super Bowl streaming party, but we already have invited some people over for for the Super Bowl, so I'm going to be otherwise tied up. Oh, you failed your driving test, Rick? Oh, that sucks, dude. You can always you can always do it again. Wait, you're not U.S. though, right? I don't know what other country, or were you? I could be wrong, but over here anyway, you can always just retake it again. Just what sucks is paying the fee to take it again. Oh, that's good. Was that your written or your road test? Hitler versus Stalin ERB, who the hell would win? Yeah, it's Thanos. What do you think? After the finger snap, I had to do something. Fucking YouTube seemed like the obvious choice. My internet isn't great. Oh, okay, Michael. That finally, the other team are a bunch of cheating queers. Yeah. So basically, Michael. Wait a second. I was gonna say you've seen our past broadcasts, but I hadn't broadcast. Huh? How did you know? Isn't Bill Gold? He could be. Yeah. Ansel says, isn't Bill Goldberg's jackhammer just another name for a delayed vertical suplex? It's funny how a jackhammer is a finishing move and a suplex is not. It's a little different. The only thing he did was, Ansel, you got to remember, in a delayed suplex, they bring the guy straight up and then they both fall back. Whereas Goldberg has the guy up and then he twists, turns the opponent under him and lands on him. It does take a little bit more strength, a little bit more flexibility, but that's the difference. Yeah, Resident Evil 2 will be coming up. It was going to be today, True Blue Cobra, but I didn't get back to the computer in time to do that stream. And then I was just about actually to go do some other stuff, and I got thinking about the possibility of using this method of streaming, which we're going to get rid of after this one. But that's the only reason this one's on. I don't have enough time to have done RE2, so that'll be tomorrow. Road test was ready to take that car and kill myself and the instructor. Yeah, Rick. God damn it. That's too bad though that you failed. But again, I'm sure you can retest. You certainly not the first one to fail them. Let's see. Oh, hey, streaming here. I was about to watch anime. Well, it won't be a real long one anyway, Lifer. This was just to try out this new method for streaming, which on YouTube sucks ass. So we won't be staying with it, but we probably will do that. I think we will move the podcast streams here. I just got to think of some other things. I want to see exactly how I want to set that up, but it makes more sense to do them here. Let's see. Well, thank you, Nate. That's nice of you to say. Christopher Morgan says, you see, the players are the wank stains on Ron Jeremy's underwear. Curtis commentating sports. Only if it was Notre Dame, where I'm going to have a complete unabated bias. I'm just going to go on attack mode when anything goes well for the other team. Element Man says, imagine thinking that there are people who love Kabuto. Yeah, why? Oh, and you know what else we could do too, which should help. And you guys talking about notifications made me think of it. The good thing is if we do the live stream or the podcast recordings through live streams at YouTube, then what we can I'll make sure that I just like I do over at the Goose, I will set them up ahead of time, schedule them ahead of time. So that way you guys will actually probably get some sort of notification first. Either when I initially set it up, I'll send out a community message to all, or on the day of, you should actually get a notification one way or another. Omega says, got off work just in time for a stream. I must have done something right. Well, I'm glad you could be in, pal. Will I watch the My Hero Academia 2 Heroes? I don't know, Jarno. I'm waiting for season 4 to complete, and then I've got to find a slot for it over at the Goose so we can continue on with it. In the meantime, I got to find a slot for High School DxD because that season 4 is ready, and I got to find a place to place it over there. Place to place. Well, thanks, Tyler. That's nice of you to say. Can you react to All Might Rising? It's on YouTube only when you have time. I don't know. Like I say, Isaac, I don't know when I would get to it, just because again, I got a bunch of stuff I'm reacting to now, and the feedback I'm getting from a lot of you guys, and I'll try and incorporate more time in so I can do it more often, is those of you at the YouTube channel who aren't with us at the Goosh, I'm getting a lot of positive feedback on the update videos that I put, which is understandable. I mean, this at the core, this is still a largely anime audience here. So I'm going to try and put up those regularly, but actually editing those together takes quite a while. So typically then I don't have enough time in my day to put up a reaction video or something else on YouTube as well. So I'm just trying to balance time as best I can. If you look at the watch times on our videos, that's how I really determine what you guys like. But those updates I do, the updates of the anime we're watching over at the Goosh, those are not probably, judging by watch time, they are the most popular thing we do. They have the longest watch time on them, which just tells me what people are actually enjoying. Binge watch all of your Naruto and FMA. Oh, FMAB was so was Naruto. We're so good. Do you plan on continuing watching Blame the Hero by Brandon Rogers? Tom says, I would like to. I don't have a specific plan for it. Plus, what happens now, because I am watching so many different things, I find myself when I go over to Brandon's channel, instead of continuing just like I did last time with Blame the Hero, I get distracted by something else he's made recently, and it's like, well, rather than go back into an entire series when I don't know how many days it'll be between getting to the next one and stuff, let me watch this. So at some point I'd like to, but I can't tell you for sure when. Cameron says, do you like Star Wars? Yeah, I was of course that's back in my era. The first 3 I was really into, and then we had that many year gap. And when the others started coming out, I've watched them here and there. I still like it. Don't get me wrong. It's not like Star Wars did something wrong to put me off it. I just didn't make it as much of a priority. So I've seen several of them. I should really catch up on the whole series, particularly being a Disney nut the way I am, and how cool that freaking Star Wars land is in Hollywood Studios. It's amazing. And that Rise of the Resistance ride is sick. I can't recommend that enough, guys. If you ever get a chance to go to Disney World, it's a huge pain in the ass to get on Rise of the Resistance, because you got to get to the park like an hour or so before it opens. As soon as you get in, you got to get out your app and lock in your spot. It's worth all the hassle. Brax and I went through it all, and he'll tell you too, it was worth every second of it. It's worth the hassle. It's great, fantastic ride. Nothing like it. Smokey Logan says, would you be mad if your stand power was a train? Yes. I wouldn't use it. Fuck it then. I'll just take whatever comes my way. I ain't using that shit. Michael says, seen our cartoon president? It's Trump animated. No, I haven't. That was a thing for a while, Michael. You guys remember when, was it Bush? I think when Bush was in office, a couple of shows came out on TV. I think one might have been Comedy Central. But that was the in thing, was to make cartoon shows about the president and his life back then. But no, I haven't seen that about Trump. Doesn't surprise me it's there. Jardo says the movie takes place after season 2, so there's no spoilers. And All Might Rising is on What is on like 3 or 4? Oh, it's like 3 or 4 minutes long. I'm doing good, Jardo. Doing really good. Yeah, like I say, I don't. As far as the movie, I don't know. I don't know if I'll. Everything with me is a time concern. So will I have? I certainly I don't do movie reactions, so it wouldn't be a reaction video anyway. But am I going to watch it? I don't know. It would just depend on if I had the time at some point and had gotten through this the whole list of movies that I and my wife want to see and I haven't seen yet. But I don't know. I just don't know if I'll get to it. M says I haven't been to Disney World, just Disneyland. Oh, and you got to go to Disney World sometime. I just see if we ever, and I've said it over and over, and I'd figure a way to do it. If this channel, for whatever reason, ever exploded, or the goose exploded, or whatever, we're bringing in a ridiculous amounts of money. That would be my thing. I'd want to set up a meetup down at Disney World. However, I know that the reason I say it'd have to blow up is because it's expensive. So if there were a way I could help people, fuck off, Afro Mike. Don't you fucking swing at me again. Did you guys hear that? If there were, I'd have to be able to help people getting down there and so on and so forth. I can't do it as a contest. We had talked about that before. If the goose had ever gotten big, I'd wanted to have a contest where I'd pick some winners and they would meet up with us down at Disney World and we would live stream from there and shit like that. But I got looking into it. I have never seen anything any more regulated than contests. Holy shit. If you give away anything of any significant value like that would be, you would not believe the amount of red tape there is to go through. You have to set up accounts in several different states and just to have money held in escrow and oh Jesus Christ. Oh, thank you, Christian. I appreciate that. Beat the shit out of you, Christopher. Afro Mike. Ever since, because this mic's been with me for some time now. Before I couldn't figure out. I always had, and I'm sure some of you guys noticed. I always had a little bit of a hum in audio. It was driving me nuts. Tried 100 different things. Duh, it's always the most obvious. It's because the mic stand was sitting on the desk and was picking up vibration from the computer and all that stuff. So I put this apparatus into place so I could get it off the desk, and now we don't have that hum. But now back then, the mic was sitting on its own stand, and it had a stand-up round screen over it. Well, I didn't want to use that screen here, so the mic grew an afro, and ever since he got the afro, he thinks he's fucking badass, and he's worse than a vegan. You know how some vegans are towards anybody that eats meat or anything like that with their superiority complex. He's got the same thing going about afros. If you don't have an afro, you ain't shit. Let's see. Throw hands with Afro Mike. Well, I haven't gotten that far. He's got an afro, so that probably means he's badass. She could do reactions on YouTube with Mr. Pickles. By love, I'm not. Who's Mr. Pickles? I'm not sure who that is. Cesar, don't play into Afro Mike's hands. He's not badass. He's a puss. Mods get special privilege and free booty call passes at the meetup, right? Yeah, sure, Lude. Absolutely. I would love to do that. Like I say, if anything ever took off where we were making that kind of money, I don't know how I'd structure it because I can't do a contest, but there's no law against me trying to help people get there. So we'd have to figure something out. Mr. Pickle, I can't believe Curtis doesn't remember the satanic dog. It's sounding familiar to me, but yeah, it's not. You guys know that's not surprising. It's not setting in. Family friendly Simmy. Hey, Simmy, I haven't seen you in ages. Fuck Notre Dame. Ooh, don't start, Simmy. That's what that little bitch spaz kid said to sleep last night, so I raped him for you, bald man. No need to thank me. I do it for free. Well, I see Simmy hasn't lost any of his charm. I like that. I haven't seen you in ages, Simmy. Good to see you back. I don't know. Omega, if you ever get bored and want to go down a rabbit hole, look up Warhammer 40K and just go through the with me. That sounds like something I ran into on Pornhub at some point. Wick me, baby. Wick me good. The wiki, trust me, you'll be there for hours. Warhammer 40K? Really? What the hell is that about? Yeah, why are people surprised Curtis forgot something? Yeah, really, Lifer. That I understand. Let me look. You got me curious now. Warhammer 40K. Do I have this? Let me make sure that's off. Okay. Warhammer 40K. Why is this a Wikipedia? Was saying is beset by hostile aliens and malevolent supernatural creatures. Hmm. Oh, I think I've seen this set up someplace. When we've gone to different gaming shops and stuff like that. And Omega, that looks similar to something I've seen set up in some of those shops. Curtis is into WikiMe. Yeah, apparently I am, Isaac. I didn't know what it is, but yeah, now that we talk about it, it seems like it'd be a good time. WikiMe. WikiMe good, you guys. I don't, oh, the thumbnail. Yeah, I forgot. Well, that's what this software did too. This software didn't even let me upload a my own thumbnail. It just said prepare for your thumbnail pick, and I was like, oh, okay. I watch Anime Alexander from at all the. I mean, there's no one spot. I watch it from all the official release points: Verve, Funimation, um, Netflix, sometimes Amazon Video, wherever they release the anime, the official release point on the anime is. That's where I watch it. Smokey Loki says, "Why haven't they made an anime based on Blazing Saddles? That would be fucking awesome. I love that movie." Also, if you had the resources to make your own anime, would it be based around wrestling? No, not an anime. If I had the resources to make my own anime, I would take the whole Roha idea and run with that there. I would either do that or another story I had outlined a long time ago about a I gotta remember all the details. It was about a kid who's a big anime fan. And one morning, he's like 11, 12 years old. One morning he gets up, and like most mornings, he decides he's going to try and do the Kamehameha. Well, the one morning he does it, he tries it, and he actually feels like something, a boost emanated from his hands. Like there was a power source there. Well, long story short, it ends up that he ends up that he ends up English. You are a smooth orator. He ends up being able to randomly channel certain anime abilities, and that becomes the whole crux of the story. Oh, excuse me. Oh, I don't even remember Naruto dubbed. I don't even remember, Alexander. It was so long ago I was watching Naruto dubbed. I don't remember where it was. Let's see. Chrome says, so Curtis, I'm slowly deciding on a vid for next month. Would you prefer a series that's dub change lesbians into cousins, or a series with two twins that fake being gay for girls? Oh, you can't go wrong with lesbians or any type of plot or scheme to get some nookie. So I'm game for either one, Chrome. Both will pique my interest just fine. Omega says it's one of those Montour games, so you've probably seen it around, but if you get into the lore of it, you'll end up going down a deep rabbit hole. Oh, okay, I gotcha. It just looked like when I looked at the wiki, like you said, it just immediately looked familiar to things I've seen set up again when Brax and he would go into those different gaming shops and stuff, because they play D&D out at his college. He's a dungeon master for his D&D group. And so we'll go in to get different things, or sometimes the gaming places have Pokemon cards. We've gone in there looking because he collects Pokemon cards too. And it just seemed like that looked familiar to things that I had seen in there. Spandam's a piece of shit, Mr. Psych. He is the second most hated character I have in One Piece. Fuck Spandam. The only redeeming value about Spandex was his back breaks in an awesome way when he gets put in the clutch, bitch. That was awesome. GTA 5 is a blast, Dwayne. It is. GTA 5 is a lot of fun. I gotta get some more Resident Evil 2 in though. I'll try and do that tomorrow. But yeah, GTA 5 is a lot of fun. I've gone to where you know what I really like? It's the first time I feel like I've got semi decent control of the driving finally in GTA 5. Because again, you guys know me and my limitations with video games, but it makes it a lot more fun for me now that I actually feel like I can control the vehicle somewhat. Dandy, you still hate Arlong more, huh? Oh yeah, fuck Arlong. And that's why where I am now, they just talked about going to Fishman Island there. that scumbag bastard shows up again. Somebody better break his fucking spine. Oh, you got a Pokemon card collection? DM? Oh, that's cool. I didn't know that. I didn't know you were into collecting. Yeah, Brax has been. I mean, he's not like hardcore collector. It's not like a focus of his, but he's been collecting the cards for quite a little while. You car Lifer says you crashed into a parked car last time. Yeah. So, do you not remember what I used to do when I played? I'm talking about I made that comparison to myself. Crashing into one parked car doesn't mean shit. I collect Pokemon, Yu-Gi-Oh, and Magic. It's quite a money pit. Yeah, I can see where I mean, and he only collects Pokemon, and yeah, I can see where you can throw a lot of money to it in a hurry. Rape Arlong. Michael says, yeah, he's a piece of shit. Lick says I have a glowy giant Oddish card, and that's the only one I own. How about crashing into two parked cars without moving? Well, see, like I say, now I've actually got the controls enough that at least I can split traffic when I need to, and a lot of the time too. Some of the time when I crash into things, just because it's fun to crash into things. You guys, in case you guys hadn't noticed, my sociopathic side really comes out when playing GTA 5. There's always the chance that there was carnage on purpose in there. Loki says, I would say that what Arlong has over Spandam is that he's at least willing to fight his own battles and not hide behind others. Oh, no, no question about that. One of the things that makes you hate Spandam is he's such a absolute puss, an absolute coward, hiding behind everybody else. But what Arlong did to the girls, yep, fuck him. After that, nope. He made, it'll be tough for anybody. And now another name's going out of my head. Give me a second. It'll come back. Oh my God. Oh, I hate when it does this to me. Oh, Shao Tucker. It would be tough for anybody to ever overtake Shao Tucker. To me, is the biggest piece of shit in the anime, but Arlong's not a long way underneath there. To be fair, no one is a good driver in GTA. Just most people do it on purpose. Yeah. Well, you know what I do like too. It seems anyway. Well, it would make sense because of the speed. I would say the type of car you get. Some are more difficult to control. Some get loose a lot easier than others, and that makes it kind of fun, actually. Space is fake, says Curtis, our weeb overlord. That pissed me off, Cesaro. But never forget when you slipped at the end of the race against that bitch in GTA. But that wasn't a slip. That was a trip. There's no question that was a fucking trip. And that pissed me off too, because again, when I was running up on them, I was like, oh fuck, I don't want to bump. I wasn't thinking because they were going to trip me. I was thinking just because she could get around me if I bumped into them. I went to go around. Now I called it close, but that's the only reason I fell. That bitch tripped me. I wish I could have. It goes to that failed mission screen, and I didn't get a chance to hunt them down and kill them. Curtis, the One Piece episodes are just fantastic, Kenji. I'm having an incredibly good time watching that. Oh, excuse me. Me too, Em. I just like running people over in GTA. I get every once in a while, you guys see, every once in a while in those streams, I just want to go nuts and kill people and stuff. And because, again, the sociopath thing. Nami or Rob, and Nami are the two, Mr. Psych. There's just something about. I'm sorry, I said exactly the opposite of what I meant to say. Nico Robin. There's just not. There's anything wrong with Nami. Nami's gorgeous, but when you take into account that they're both gorgeous, I like Robin's character and demeanor better. I just like that very self-assured, cool personality that she's got. Just the one. Curtis, you ever think about doing vlogs? Yeah, we put up vlogs every so often at the channel here. Every once in a while, if I got something specific on my mind, we'll throw something up. Yeah, you guys see that. Well, I've always liked randomness. That's how things like the rap song yesterday came about. And I have another one. I have the groundwork of another one written. It's just a matter of when I can get around to expanding on it. Lewd Angel says, so now that YouTube lets me send you money, tits or ass. See, Lewd, I can never make that call because it depends on who the tits and or ass are on. Because for me, the hottest thing is the entirety of the package. So, well, you guys have seen that in my reactions, especially in the anime reactions. There are some waifus, some females that it's just all I can focus on is what a great ass they have. It all depends on how it's put together. I don't think you can. I don't think the tits or the ass can exist in a vacuum. I think they have to be seen as part of the entire package to know what you're going to appreciate more in a given circumstance. Tui says, people always talk about Kurenai tried to genjutsu Itachi, I think you mean, but no one brings up that the guy from the Phantom Troop tried to fight Kurapika even after he saw he brought a shovel to the fight. That Kurapika he was a good character. God damn, that series was so good. I want to watch Hunter again, and I don't know when I'm going to get time to actually watch it from the start, but I love that show. Love that. Popo tits or Popo ass fans. Well, in that case, you can't go wrong with either. I mean, how do you make a determination there? It's Popo. No, Popo, no. How could you can't make a call there? Cesaro's an ass man, just like old Billy Gunn. Because I'm an ass man. Let's see. Curtis should watch the anime. How heavy are the dumbbells you lift? I have no idea what that is, Ansel. You should try one of the Hunter mobile games to have some free time, probably. I never thought about that, Chrome. I rarely ever have free time, but at least if it's mobile, there's more of a chance I might be able to download it and get to it here or there. I never even really thought about that. Your second Coke is gone, by love. That's one of my problems. I love soda. The only thing is I drink mostly diet sodas. For no other reason, I actually generally like them better. Every once in a while I might want a little sugar fix and I'll have a regular one. But the diet sodas, I just like the taste better without that heavy sugar in it. Get out. I didn't know that, Tom. Don't Hug Me, I'm Scared is getting a TV series? Oh shit, what network are they gonna put that on? I didn't know that. I'll watch. That I'll make sure I watch. Oh man. Renzo says could watch Hunter x Hunter again and again. Besides, there are not so much episodes like DBZ or Naruto or One Piece. That's true. I just you guys know how much I loved Hunter x Hunter. And now I see anything about it or anything, it just immediately fills me with nostalgia and makes me want to go back and watch it again. Yeah, M says there's a One Piece mobile game, but avoid it because spoilers. Anything that I currently watch, I try and stay away from any ancillary forms of media about it or anything because it's sure as shit you end up getting spoiled. Yeah, definitely. I still binge your Naruto vids. Well, thanks, Screaming Eagle. I appreciate it. And then it was brought to my attention that, and I hadn't really thought about it. This is how things go for me, you guys. It was brought to my attention that a lot of the One Piece episodes, which I did know, have been blocked. Now, I don't have access to all of them, but I got looking into it, and I have access to a bunch of them. So the gang has asked a lot of people over at the Goosh asked, can you at least put them up here where they won't just get hit again? So I was thinking about trying to do that, and then like an idiot, that was when I first started watching anime. I wasn't putting numbers on the episodes as I was making them. I did late, but it was way late in the series when it finally dawned on me I should be doing that. So to try and get them all back, especially considering you can't even follow them in numeric order because there are so many uh, filler episodes that we didn't watch. It would be an absolute nightmare to get back. But I'm gonna have to figure out something because maybe I can get all those and at least put them up with the Goosh. Let's see. There's a teaser trailer for it on the DHMIS channel. Oh yeah, I would definitely watch that, Tom. I just can't. I just wondering what network it was. It can't be, it can't be any obviously any of the major networks or something. It's got to be something definitely something on cable. Because Don't Hug Me, I'm Scared is it's out there. I like that. Omega says, looks stopped mattering to me after a while. Now I'm more interested in other things. Yeah, well, I agree with that too. See, to me, as far as looks mattered when you were looking for company for an evening or two. When you start looking for someone that you want to spend extended amounts of time with, there are things that come in rated way high or weighted way higher than looks in what you're looking for. Those Naruto memories, yeah, what's good times, Cesaro. I'll always be amazed at you mods that you guys were able to keep the spoilers away from me. Remember that? Because we used to get people in left and right trying to spoil things. Most notably, Who Was Under the Mask. And you guys were able to do it. I still can't believe that you were able to keep them away. But I can remember we'd be doing live streams and I would just see whole swaths of comments coming in that were all blurred out because the mods had to get rid of them. Hey, Franca. Skatey says I farted. It happens. Well, thanks, Stevie. Thanks for being in. Yeah, this one's a little different time than we usually stream. Again, just because I was trying something new, but we're not going to keep using this format at all. But we will bring the podcast episodes over to the YouTube channel. It was a whole war to keep you safe, Curtis. Yeah, Kenji. I was just people were so intent because some people are just do nothing douchebags that have nothing else to do and their lives suck. So they were so intent on just trying to get a spoiler through, but you guys just never let it happen. Let's see. Loot said somebody did spoil you to Who's on the Mask with a super chat. Thankfully, your brain damage and their shitty grammar prevented you from realizing what the fuck they were talking about. Yeah, I don't even remember that. I do remember telling you guys though as mods, it doesn't matter if it's a super chat. If they're spoiling something, fuck them. Just shit can the comment anyway. I didn't care if they got. If you're stupid enough to pay to get your comment deleted, you got what you deserve. Omega says, I'm more interested in what they can do in bed if you catch my drift. See, that for me, that still goes back to the days when you were looking just to spend a limited amount of time with somebody. Once you're thinking of spending big hunks of your life with someone, then there are just so many things that outweigh the other things, the things that you were looking for more when you're single and just looking to mingle. I believe you. I believe you guys that it did happen. I'm not questioning Lude. I'm sure it did. I don't remember that. Again, probably because Lude said that I didn't catch it because the grammar was so bad or something. That's probably why it didn't even bother sticking with me. I remember their exact wording too. He said, "Don't hate me, Toby Obito. I will still get PTSD from that time." Lude says, "I don't remember that at all." And that's if that's how we worded it and we weren't actively talking about spoilers, there were so many things talked about about Naruto at the time. I'm not sure that would have even clicked in, and we do get so many people that English is a second language or something, so the way things are worded is wonky that I would not necessarily even thought that that's what he was talking about. Considering I knew Toby and I knew Obito, I would have just thought I might have even thought he was making reference to something else. Loki says, One Piece spoiler. Luffy is the main character. No, stop. I mean, if you're gonna post a fake spoiler, at least make it something believable, Loki. That's crazy talk. It should open an only what? Just the one Curtis should open an only fans with feet pics. Only fans with feet. I think everybody here that would be classified as a fan. I think you all have feet, don't you? Everybody? No. I mean, I don't want to go overboard. Maybe some people don't have feet. You never know what somebody's been through. You don't know my life. Stevie, One Piece spoiler: Luffy is not a pirate, but a cook who loves to adventure different foods. Oh no, you don't. Okay, well that makes more sense. Okay, Psyche doesn't. Lex doesn't. Oh, Alpha's got hooves. I should have remembered. Master Fap doesn't. All right, so what he did say makes sense. So it would just be an exclusive group that has the feet. Okay, I gotcha. It's Dan also has hooves. And Mr. Psych rechecked. Yes, he does have. He was incorrect. It's not something you take inventory of every day, Mr. Psych. I understand. You got to take another look. Oh, you got to go. See you later. Bye, love. Feet. I'm a web browser. Chrome says. Give feet pics for free, knowing his outstanding personality. Truly a man of culture. Yeah, Lude. Having no feet helps bring in a stranger clientele. I have claws, them says. Do they count? Yes, they count. Absolutely. They're just sharp feet. Excuse me. The next arc in One Piece is going to be different. Yeah, Kenji, I'm looking forward to it. I like how they're already hinting at some stuff with the whole thing with Whitebeard and Shanks-Fu having the meeting on Whitebeard's ship and discussing Blackbeard, and it's you can see that some good shit. It's One Piece. There's always going to be good shit brewing. Bimby says feet pics. What about fans in metric places? Yeah. Let's get some meter pics. Excuse me. Grubby little opossum hands, Spaces Fake says. or else like Chrome, set Bing to default search engine. I need feet pics, Curtis sent by. Also, how are you doing? Good, Jacob. Doing good. Whitebeard is dope. Whitebeard is awful sickly. I'm really anxious to get more of Whitebeard's whole story, and the whole initial meeting, or that latest meeting that I saw between Whitebeard and Shanks didn't end on the best of terms. Rick says, "Dude, I'm just a cum-filled cardboard box." Shanks is dope too. Oh, Shanks is one of my early favorites, Kenji. That whole sequence between him and Luffy, and the passing of the straw hat. That was fantastic. I really like Shanks right from the start, and plus the way he I just thought it was cool the way he conducted himself in the bar there when he wouldn't fight, but then they kicked the shit out of everybody, and his crew member, the little fat guy that's always chewing on meat with the gun. That was awesome. Who the fuck is Binglick says. All right, guys. Well, I'm gonna have to go. Like I say, this was just an off the cuff thing. Thank you for hanging out with me. We won't be using this method of streaming again. It's crap. It doesn't give us real time interaction, so it doesn't offer anything. I mean, I have no controls here. It gives us basically nothing extra. So our streams will go back to the normal way. But what I'm going to do is, from here on out, we will start putting the live streams. I'm sorry, the podcast streams will take place at the YouTube channel. The only thing we lose is we don't have that little icon like I do with the software over at Patreon, where people can ask questions and then they get thumbed up and stuff like that. I mean, there are other things you can do. Obviously, there we have the We have the super chats, but that's not the same because first of all, it costs you money, and second of all, people can't give it thumbs up. But anyway, I think overall it'll just be a better experience to have a lot more people involved. But yeah, we'll start doing that. When I stream tomorrow, it will be Resident Evil 2. I'll try and start getting caught up on that so you guys can come in and help me get through it. That has really turned into a lot of fun. And then again back to GTA 5 and everything. But thank you guys. Thanks for consider yourself goose, Jamie. Thank you for hanging out with me here. Thanks for helping me determine that YouTube's own live stream server sucks ass, and we won't be back to it again. Thank you guys for hanging out with me. I'll talk to you guys really soon. Be seeing you around the goose, be seeing you around the channel, and I'll be seeing you here on a live stream again real soon. I'm starting to sound like a goddamn game show host. And I'll be seeing you again on a live stream really, really soon. Hey, 2 and 2, or whatever it was that douchebag used to say. I don't